ducty coating, and then all the way back to the ply. Okay, this is the last ply. You can see here. So what we will do now, because I'm using the AE, which is rough. Okay, we will go to bigger the number, finer it is. Yeah. So you go to 120.
For us, we can manage with this one. So, you see, all the technique. We never makan them. I know how to manage it. If you really look at it, which one is very obvious? Very what? Terang. Ini, zero. That means the very top slide is 0. The second slide is 90. Okay? So if you really see, this is where you identify the repair. Good. So where's your template? This one. So this is not enough. Put the marker. So consider that is going to be your repair. So you have to rub down the steel. So you know your detail the first slide. So you put here. This slide here, okay? You identify this is 0, right? Put it there, 0, mark the 0, okay? So you draw the center line, because you need center line, okay? So you know you put your arrow here at 0, okay? If it pushing, actually, this is now, it's not 0, it is 90, this is 0. So 0 is here, okay? 0. So you try, finish. So you draw the line, identify 0 there, then identify 90. Okay? So once you draw the line already, then you put the pillar ply. This is the pillar ply, right? Once you mark the center line, the 0 is there already, you mark. Now you mark really, now remove that skin first. Stand down to the honeycomb over. Okay? Right. Once we have cut this, we heat this. We heat this area to soften the adhesive. This one, as long as about 135, it's okay. Just to soften it. This is dilemma. So once you have taken that, hold this on, you heat up and pull slowly.
You don't have to pause, you just follow. If you pull hard, you will pull.
You will roast out the honeycomb. So you see the honeycomb is very beautiful. So this is how you remove the fly. No, only on the top surface. On the top. So you don't have to worry, even though there's a slight cut there. When we put the ply, that's why we put the filler ply, the resin will seal up everything. Okay?
That's
Very importantly, when you are heating, you heat this area only. Jangan pergi heat sini semua. Nanti your damage go bigger. Okay? Understood?
Understood.
Alright.
Okay. Saya nak tahu kalau honeycomb ni dah rosak.
Honeycomb rosak, potong, buang honeycomb, take the same spec honeycomb, pasang balik. Nak pasang balik, you nak tengok the orientation of the honeycomb. The honeycomb is this way. You see the joint?
So we need to cut up.
Remove the honeycomb, clean up the thing, then you orientate your ribbon direction honeycomb.
Bond the honeycomb, then
Then-
you can do the fly.
Bond the honeycomb, let it cure everything, then you, kalau dia tinggi sikit ke apa, you oversand a little bit, then nothing by machine, all hand work.
Ni apa?
Tip.
Tekitip. 50 gram of resin and then 15 grams of hardener. Start timer.
Jangan, saya tanya tu,
4B.
semua sudah siap.
4A.
Semua sudah siap. What you must do, the resin you put in the center. Don't put here.
In one line.
One center here, we can pull the resin this way, we pull the resin that way. Bring the tissue roll. Once you have done that, we can pour the resin.
Kalau ada bubble ni tak apa dulu.
Kamu tahu? Kamu ni?
The vacuum bag will settle.
You is green color now.
Tapi yang penting masa spray apply ni lepas tu buka ni asal. Zero.
Tutup from here. See, lot of air bubble and all that. Good.
Yes.
So, you have done this. Okay?
Then template.
So you got your template here. Now, you set your ply, draw your ply and cut. 1 ply, 2 ply, 3 ply, 4 ply.
Filler tu sama?
Filler,
Belum.
no orientation.
No retention lah.
Ini, you can cut this way. No problem. But, where's your marker?
Filler kena buat line.
So, this is 90, right? 90. Okay? This, no issue. This ply, now, 90. Right? 90. This one? Zero. So, it doesn't matter. You put there, this is the correct listing. But now you are going to orientate as 90. Bila lu mau letak, you letak macam ini. Faham tak? Okay? So, you know this is 90. Required is 0. Betul? So, you know that already. This is 90, you can cut. This is 90, you can cut or you can make it as 0 also. No problem. Okay?
So, macam ni tadi space ni.
Nah, kita adjust lah sikit.
Bila atas ni.
Just draw, but make sure that this, and this later you draw on the material, the straight line. This also same. Okay? So you do this.
Ruler. This one 0.
This
P1.
P2.
P2 0.
P2 0. Nah, macam apa? Kita kena potong.
Kena potong.
Ambil second dulu.
P1 with orientation.
Kuntik. Macam mana nak kuntik?
Okay. So saya dah buat some of the resin texture.
So we wet the surface. Why? Because we don't want the material to move. Faham tak? We have kering, then you have this problem. Okay? Now you guys know exactly what you want to do on the orientation. So susun your plies and install your plies. Okay? Now you peel out the bottom. Always, why I'm telling this is no issue, because this is a filler ply. Okay? I can open this, okay? And then you install. But when you are doing the orientation ply, you don't remove this. You remove the bottom first. Faham tak? Okay. So you put already, you squeeze. Never forget, okay? Never forget to remove that layer.
Okay, ini
Buka bawah punya.
tadi.
Don't worry, we have all got the time.
Pegang.
Remove bottom.
I'm still, no worries. Okay, this one, somebody peel also.
Pil yang
Peel,
bawah.
peel.
Pil yang bawah.
Yang bawah.
Ni 90 degree.
Okay, your 90 is which way? This one?
This one.
Okay. Di tangan tatal, tamok. Tak boleh.
Balik you.
Buka yang bawah.
Yang ni asal nak pakai glove dulu kan?
Yang bawah.
Tengok betul. Bawah sikit.
So this is your first repair ply.
P1.
P1. Okay. Okay. Once you squeeze out the air bubble, everything, you're fine. Now, do. Okay, buka. Remove the. Slowly peel out. Don't pull upright. Pull 45 degrees down. Okay. So you're done that. Okay. Next.
Zero.
Second repair ply is coordinate with your 90 and 0 trace line. Okay. This to drain out all the air bubble at the area. It's okay. Come on. When you vacuum it, all that will be extracted. As you know, we have the perforated everything. Okay. Now we will put in the next layer. Okay.
Biasanya kalau metal composite dia buat seorang dia.
Ini ya seorang lah. Dia orang bagi every task one person. They won't give 5 fellows to do one repair. Unless and otherwise it's a very big repair, a complex repair, then they'll talk about giving you. You know why this happened? Just now, this is the oversand area. Okay, we are pretty good. All right, let's remove that. Put your
One by one.
peel ply. First one is to peel ply.
Peel ply.
Okay. Sudah? So you have already put in all the peel ply, perforated. This is what? What float?
Sorry.
Somebody got this. The idea of having this is to seal these edges, the tip of it. One, I know it is conductive, so we want it to be put on properly. Now, that is the way you seal the tape. If you don't want to seal the tape individually, you do this. You can do this directly, but it doesn't get in contact with, you seal this. Alright? So, we get all the 4 thermocouple wires. So this tape will curl. One, two, 5. So once you put that, you remove this all the way. Okay, now you must understand your thermocouple must rabai, so we have to put that properly. 1, 2, okay, 3, 4. Okay, once you have done that, take your tacky tape, open up that, press it. Okay. Once you have done that, hold that. Kalau dia leak. Okay, we've done this. So next, what we must do?
Put this.
Avis. After you put the avis, what you must do? Vacuum pump. So what I want to do, I want to use this. Go and take this avis material, ada sikit yang dah potong yang.
Itu yang size kursi.
Okay, you can go back home now.
Put this.
You guys can come and have a look here. Here is pretty much wet layout. Where was that was more to prepare. And then what we are going to do is we are going to have 2 pots additional where we will take the air from the other side. Okay.
Okay, open this. Okay. So basically we have done this. Alright. So now you have sealed everything. Now take your vacuum bag, put it over. Biar besar sikit double. Biar lebar sikit. We remove this plastic here. Okay? Then screw it on. If you don't remove the plastic, that little piece, nanti dalam ada lubang dia tutup balik. Nanti don't get vacuum. This is the hot bonder. You could have seen, mungkin tak nampak, tahu apa. Number 9 adalah number 9. Okay. Alright, let's do this also. Give me your thermocouple in sequence. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come and see here. This is a hot bonder. The function of the hot bonder is to program chaos cycle. Okay, program of chaos cycle. So for us, we have done installation. So we want to see what is happening on our installation. We install. Okay, we want to check the vacuum. Okay, you see here the vacuum reading is minus 23.9. Required vacuum for us is 22 only. Minus 22. Okay, minus 22. Remember. Lepas saya cakap remember means you remember. There is a meaning to it. Okay, now we want to do a leak check. Okay, what does the thing say?
No leak detected.
That means the bag is okay. So this equipment is designed to do a leak check on your bag. Sebelum you boleh buat the repair, chaos cycle run. Okay, that is your recording done. So we go back. We know the thermocouples are reading all the 4. You are happy. So now we want to set a program. Okay, so we go back. Now we are going to put a program. You, since a technician doing a repair, you want to do an immediate repair after checking. So you go to immediate, zone 1. Yes, zone 1. So, Arjit, you're going to run for 250. Okay. Zone 1, you're going to use heat blanket, right? You select the heat blanket. Lepas itu dia mau temperature 250. Okay? Then evaluate. Duration? Baik. Para program 30 minutes. 60 minutes. Minimum. SRM. Okay? So, 60 minutes. So, dah. Baik. Tengok dulu. 7 hari room temperature. Lu jangan main sama saya. That means 7 hari room temperature means your vacuum must be running for 7 days. Okay? So once you put that 60, you valid. Now you got your program cycle, like you see in your SRM. So we want to know what is the ramp here. You tekan sana, 5 degree per minute. Every minute 5 degree, sampai 250. Then this will take you 60 minutes, then cool down to 125. So if you are ready, you on the zone 1. Okay? Zone 1 I on. We start the test. Even then they don't let you run, you know. They ask you to start the test. You start the test. This is to detect whether you got everything right or not. Connect the heat blanket. You see, we are using, where is the heat blanket? Zone 2. Or zone 1. Okay. Arjit, take one more. Okay, connect the heat. Check. Okay. So zone 1, we start the test. So a little bit of heat goes into the blanket. Now thermocouple. Okay or not?
Okay.
Vacuum.
Okay.
Zone 1.
Okay.
Power. Blanket.
Detected.
Voltage. Okay. So semua sudah. You start. You mau balik rumah pukul 5. Tapi petang punya shift masuk pukul. Okay. So cycle is running. Okay. There is 32 minutes for your ramp up for zone 1. Okay. This is there. Now we want to go to zone 2. Press the zone 2. Okay? So now we go back, immediate. Number 1 you cannot kacau already. Dah. Go to zone 2.
Blanket.
Heat blanket. Duration.
250.
I want to put there 200 degree. This resin is 200 degree or 150 also can cure. So 200 and 200 degree. Okay, valid. How long you want to go?
1 hour and a half, sir.
You want 1.5 hours?
Yes.
90 minutes. Is it? Very. So nampak tak? Jamnya ni 200, it takes you 22 minutes, 5 degree. Alright? They akan slowly heat the thing. And this is your duration, 90 minutes for 200. Alright? And then it will cool down. So if everything is okay,
Biasanya slope based on SRM, sir.
SRM, because anything that is under vacuum pressure above 135 or 125, you cannot debag. Kalau you debag, dia akan delamp. Okay, so we must make sure that we cool down to 125 or anything. So now we put the zone 2, start the test. You see, check the vacuum line. Alright, we know we did a vacuum test just now, so we have bypassed one vacuum line. So this is the reading for both. Okay, if you are doing single, kita boleh letak single lah. But I interconnect it, you need one only. So dia baca. So you don't worry about the one. The vacuum reading is 24. It's okay. Alright, start ah. So at the 1 hour time, wet layup team, were you at the 1 hour time frame for the resin?
Yes.
57 minutes.
So you're on target. So we are now running, the cure cycle is running, the zone 1. If you are zone 2, if you want to see zone 1, you press that, you can see zone 1. If you press that, you can see zone 2. Sorry, you can see zone 2. So now you want to display, you can see this. That here, there is 104 degree, and this is only just started 90. For now, because we are doing this, put a heavy on top, put a heavy material over the panel. Just to, you see, 108, 109, 107. So,
Every one
you can see now, you see after putting that heavy, the temperature is almost the same. Nampak? One. So the tolerance is 5 degree. Okay? So for a start, when you want to monitor, we just be at this display screen. We want to see, the very important thing for all of you is the ramp up to reach 250 and 200. If this temperature is achieved, then everything is managed. 60 minutes or 90 minutes will be maintained. For you as a technician, wherever you're working, you to make yourself very happy and safe, this thing must come to 250 and this must come to 200. Tapi you must make sure this is correct. If this is correct, when it reaches that 60 already, then the cycle will be very nicely running. If you don't manage the ramp up properly, it will go haywire. Alarm will come, everything. Okay? Patut kita jalan 230.
Tapi kita buat
Sudah salah, you can edit the program. Okay? Control mode. The thermocouple we put as mean. Mean means it can control by itself. Mana panas, mana sejuk, we control. Okay? Close. Cycle hold. This cycle hold means you want to hold, maybe you want to go tandas or whatever. Cycle abort, you stop. Thermocouple selection. Thermocouple selection, all your thermocouple working. If any thermocouple, you can observe, you can stop the thermocouple. Okay? So you tengok this temperature, it's all very nice. So the call out this for zone 2. Okay, in zone 2, they only want 131, but now you're getting 140. Remove the thing. Avi, angkat keluar. So the temperature will go back to its normal range lah. 132 tengok. Nampak tak?
No,
Zone 2.
that translator you are not like
Faham tak? We don't want it to go too high. Nah, kalau dia over the limit, then you go to alarm situation. We don't want. That's why we monitor everything and then we remove. So you are within the range of 134, 132, 33. Good. Okay. It is now 98. So according to the SRM, at 125 you can debag the thing. You won't have any issue. So that is already completed. If the whole program is completed, you have the green light. If you have any alarm, you got vacuum alarm or temperature alarm. If you see here the yellow light and here yellow light, that means the heat is going to your blanket. Okay, now nothing is happening, all completed. Okay, your understanding, the vacuum is there, 23.6, temperature is okay. So if everything is okay, we are going to debag. So now we finish everything, we can go back, we can already shut down this. Your this screen we shut down. So we have a USB, we can go back, quality control, we can see. This is our repair, 200 degree, open. This is your repair, 200 degree, good. Everything.
Printer ke ni?
USB
Ada USB sir.
PDF. Okay?
Okay.
Or CSV. Ada?
Ada pen drive.
Bagus. Okay. Huh? Press the thing here, then the thing comes out. So this one you have to screw it in. You have to screw it in tight because this is a silicone base that will seal that bag that is very thick. Okay? Then goes, we remove the
Vacuum.
So if you are working every time, you not doing small job, big job, what happens? They will take this gulung, throw away, and then finally left behind this you cannot use it. First thing,
It's very cheap.
very expensive. So don't ever do this.
Very cheap.
So you know what's the function of this? The breather is to
Cycling
continuous air path, huh? Okay. We know that this has finished its job. Okay. The function of the thermocouple, what is the type?
To measure
What is the type of the thermocouple? Semalam ada cakap type
Type C.
J.
Type D.
Where C?
Type J, thermocouple type J. The function of the thermocouple, what? Function of the thermocouple is do what? Function of the thermocouple
Measure temperature.
to sense the temperature or monitor or whatever, simple understanding, to sense the temperature at this blanket or at the repair area. The thermocouple wire doesn't give any heat. Okay? The blanket is the one
Gives out heat.
the heat. Okay? So we remove that. We'll be very careful with this. Ini blanket semua tak ada. They are all silicone blankets. They have different blankets. The heat function of the heat blanket is to give you heat as per the call out in your program.
Supply heat.
Okay? This is like a heater mat. Okay. The cowl plate we use for this repair. Arjit used for this cowl plate. That's to give you a compression and even. So, you know, we put a solid ply over here. Why? The resin not to come in contact to this or the head blanket. Okay? You seal that. That's one. The function of this peel ply is to extract the resin, excess resin, and control it rather than flowing everywhere. But in this, it doesn't flow much because it's pre-packed. The adhesive is very well controlled. Okay? The function of the perforated
Suck the resin.
excess resin comes out, goes there.
Yes.
Do you see excess resin here?
Yes.
Okay? We will compare with wet layer. Then, this is your peel ply. That is the repair.
Buruk gila.
So, if you really look at it, this repair is already acceptable. You just have to little bit of oblique sanding, then prepare.
Or later sanding stone.
Check.
Composites, eh?
Huh?
Composites.
What is wet layup? So, when you can see this, there is a lot more resin come out because it's not a machine press or this is hand. Okay? So, the function of this one is what?
To stop the excess.
This solid ply prevent excess resin coming in contact to the blanket. This one is the ply that absorbs the excess resin. So now you see the resin content. Maybe, yeah? Good. Resin, eh? So this will be your perforated. This is your, and you see here, because you make a template here, but you oversend sampai sini. Nampak tak? Boleh. So let's look at okay. No delay. So you must know when wet layer, when you using vacuum pressure, you must be very careful and control the vacuum. Jangan you taruh 25 and all that. No good. Right? The other way of doing this, you can cut. This is only the inner side and outer side. Only 2 ply saja tau. So you can mark your this thing. You can use the heat gun. You potong the top stick and then you can peel out. Peel out the first ply, peel out the second ply. You know, you can do that. That means if you want to cut and remove the skin, like that day we heat and remove that. Lepas itu, the first ply you potong, you heat, you remove. The second ply you potong, you remove. So that will be step. No more taper. Okay? So this is within the scope of your repair.